Gonna go live later. I'm trying to figure out what time to go live. Because right when I do the live stream now, I have a level design class that I'm attending. But let me see. I haven't posted this. So I posted a link. I'm gonna go. So today, I'm trying to be as transparent as I can about my game, and so later back I can look back at the things I could do better. Right now, I'm just before I get into the details of the building out the map for the first region. Um, I'm trying to figure out what we need to unlock. What are the goals first? And so right now we have the fire spell that we get. Um, and then we'll have 4 doors that you can unlock by using the fire spell. And then you'll be able to go through a series of puzzles to unlock the spell on each tunnel, right? So you'll have like a tunnel that you'll go through. And so right now, I just went through. I'm in the middle of finishing up the spell. So this is the water spell. So we have in here the water spell. Okay, so it's just like the effects. This notebook. That's the stool, and maybe we don't need it either. I don't know where we're gonna have it. Anyways, and we're gonna debug. I spent some time creating some scripts. The idea with these is created. Oh, I gotta do something else too. So in here, this needs another thing. I just got it. So we have these spells to detect that step detection. So I have a script that detects when the player actually steps on a collider. So we have this. And so every time the player steps in the floor, player step detection. It's kind of like if we want to do the floor is lava type thing. So this will detect when the player steps on the ground. Okay, so anytime the player steps on the ground, what we are gonna do, at least for this spell, to the controller, there should be a reset steps. Okay, so we have the steps. So this is like a puzzle, you could say. We have 6 steps, and the goal is for the player to jump from one to the other, and toggling them. So every time you step on it, you toggle it, you change it. And so you could go back and forth, but then you change it. So you have to figure out which way. Ideally, you just step on each one once. And so we're going to test it. And when you step on it, it's supposed to change it from red to green. And it's supposed to play a sound. Okay, so we're going to, and then if you accidentally step on the floor, it'll reset them all back to red. So the idea is that you step through all of them. And if you do, you'll unlock the spell. Then when you grab the spell, you equip it, you have to use that same spell for these. And it's the same idea. But this time, you're going to use the spell once. Every time you use the spell, it will launch. It will reset this. So let me see. Come on, pick up unlock. This one's the damage. So you're going to try to damage it. It says player, I use the spell. And then if you finish this, you'll unlock the door. So the door will just go. Okay. Yep, that's what I'll do. So the last thing we need for this guy, okay, right hand, draw, and we're going to use the spell. So every time, every time we use the spell, it's going to reset. So that way you only have one shot to finish it. And the water spell that we have, what it'll do is it will do damage. So the water spell, if it's an enemy type, it will drain mana from it, and it will also, oh, I forgot to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it only jump 5 times. So let's change it. That's not gonna work. We're gonna remove one from here because it's 1, 2, 4. So it'll jump 1. Yeah, 5, because the spell jumps 5 times. So I could do it where it jumps 6 times if we want to make it all work. Let me change it. We have, it's called bubble shot. I don't even know if it's fast enough or not. But the idea is that the spell will bounce. Number of hits, 6. And every hit will do damage per. And the spell should not go back to the previous one. So yeah, so we'll see how it goes. Let me see what the radius is. Because the idea is that this will not be close enough to that. I don't want this to jump from here to there. So it's a puzzle in the sense that you have to shoot it. There's a way to win. Do this. There's actually 2 possible ways of doing this. I'm trying to see if people will be able to do that. The other thing is that so we're gonna debug a lot in this version, in this live stream, because I haven't tested any of these. So we gotta figure out where things go wrong, what I forgot, because this happens all the time. But it's better to test in. And then so first I gotta make sure this all works. And if it does, I gotta figure out, okay, this is it what I wanted to do. And then I gotta figure out, okay, what is the layout to go into the spell, out, and then back. Okay, right, so that it makes sense. And then I do that level layout, because that's what I gotta do for homework now, is level design stuff. Okay, so let's dive right in. Yeah. Let me see. Okay, so I just want to make sure. Hopefully, the mic is working. We're just testing, and the idea is that I'm gonna do this 3 more times because I have fire, water, earth, light, and dark. I already have the fire and the water. Now I just need earth and light and dark. So earth, light, and dark. And I have ideas for the spells. So that way, by the end of the first area, you'll have 4 different spells. You'll 5 different spells you unlock, one for each element. All 5 will be different symbols or different sigils that you draw, and that will give you kind of like an idea of what you have in the game. After that, any new spell is up to you what you load into your arsenal. So that should give you, but will be good. So that way you can have multiple spells. Okay. On this loading. Meta. I have to close out Unity for some reason. Come on. Really? Wait. Okay. Bugs. Now I can open it. Maybe it'll stay. On device. Why is it forever? Oh man. I wanted to debug the whole time. I won't be able to. Okay, now it opened up, I think. Yes, so annoying. Come on. Give me something. Oh, this is so annoying. Okay, this time it should work. Tell me. Yes. Come on. Please. Oh, freaking meta. So annoying. I'll probably have to. It's so annoying. I hate this. This is why we can't have nice things. Always trash. Can't do anything. Yeah. Let me. The other thing, if nothing works, I have to reset the whole computer, and I won't be able to live stream because I have to shut everything down. Come on, work. And I just opened it up. I just turned on the computer recently, so like it's not like it shouldn't be anything. First, let's Try connect. Okay. Oh no, I wanted to do something. To shut down OVR metrics. Dates. Oh, OVR metrics. Understand. Oh my god. Library devices. Let's see if I have settings. For update, I'm all up to date. For headset update. Link. Yeah, I have. Yeah, able to link just fine. Come on. Just black. I really don't like meta. This is why I don't like it. It's just so annoying. Always. Like there's always something wrong. One thing works, the other doesn't, or both don't work. Just get stuck now. Let me see. I can't do anything but reset the headset. And Meta, if I go contact support, what they'll do is they say factory reset, and they'll fix it. But I delete all my games. That's why I never really play games anymore, because I can't, because I have to like constantly factory reset my headset. It's so annoying. Like it's a headset. They're so buggy. Oh man. Let's see. On docs. Checking. Let me see. Things. Screen. I'm gonna try to connect before opening up. Unity. See if that helps. Okay, I'm back in here. Connect. Launch. I'll do the new meta loading, the weird universe VFX that they have. And then it goes to the black one, and like there. Launch. Launch. I do not want to do a factory reset. I hate those. Maybe I'll use my Quest 2. The link. Maybe that'll work. Let's see. Oh man. And there's no way I can do this without my headset. Maybe I can. Okay, so hold on. If this doesn't work, I'll use a Quest 2. And if that doesn't work, we'll just use a PC for most of it. At least the first part, to be able to do it. Okay, now it disconnects from the computer. Great. It doesn't let me. Okay, so this headset is garbage. Garbage, garbage, garbage. Okay, let's see this one. The old one had more problems at the beginning. It was less reliable. And it used to be that the wireless link would work just fine. The other thing I should do is do a VR emulator for VR so that way I can just use WSD. The only thing is for the gestures, I have to do VR. That's the whole point of doing some of these things is that it can't be done on mobile or stuff. Although I could do gestures on mobile. So right now I'm just trying to connect my headset because Quest 3 did not work. Now testing. First I test with a link. And if that works, great. If not, I tried to do the air link. And then see if it. Oh, and it kicked me out. It didn't even connect. Come on. It has to pair. Now it should be the Quest 2. Why does it say Quest 1? That's not good. Oh, there it is. Pair. Pair and code. Confirm, confirm. Make sure it's showing a MetaQuest Link app. Where's my MetaQuest Link app? I don't see it. Holy cow. I hate this. Come on, something. I don't know why it has these things. I don't even. I'm not on a Quest 2. Stop. I mean, I'm not on Quest 3. Pairing. Remove these. I don't know which ones. It's like this whole thing is buggy. I have so many headsets on here, and so annoying. None of these buttons work. Nothing. Stupid. Oh my gosh. It's a nightmare. Okay, let's see. Come on, pair. Give me something. Give me something. Where is the code? I don't see it. Oh my gosh. This is so annoying. Okay, I'm gonna just try to test it without the headset. I'm so mad right now. These things. There's nothing. USB detected. Yes. Me. And to connect. I have to. The last thing I have to do is restart the computer. Hope that it worked. Like that will help. Otherwise, I just gotta, but then I won't be able to live stream. So Meta, yeah. Meta as a company, not very good. Crappy products. But let's see if we can work without that. Okay, so we're gonna do it either way. I'm gonna test it. We're gonna debug some. I won't be able to actually grab the spell. The other thing I can do is once I debug enough, I could. Oh, please don't load the other scenes. I don't know which scene is gonna load. Because it's gonna save. I'll delete my account. Play file. Oh no, now Unity's bugging out on me. Oh, I love this. This is why no one wants to make games, because companies make the dumbest stuff. You can't just make something that works. Let me see. Yeah, the other thing I can do is once everything works, the other thing I could do is just make a build and test it in the headset. So upload it and play it. That's like worst case scenarios. That's why I have the alpha channel, so it's a lot slower. Just trying to. Sometimes it's like code that's stuck somewhere. Trying to see if I can trigger it to get unstuck. If not, I have to close it. Nothing likes to work today. Okay. Task. I wanted to debug my stuff, not Unity or Meta stuff. So force it. Oh, I could probably force a meta start. Oh, I could, yeah. So I can, so I have this task and I can, yeah, I'll end Discord, but I can remove this Oculus stuff because it's stuck. This, yes. So I could try to connect again with Quest 2. Why is it trying to come back again? Like this thing like never dies. Like I'm trying to kill it. Why does it come back? Like I don't need it. See, it's like comes back from the dead, no matter what. Okay, so let me see if I can connect one last time with the Quest 2. Okay, now that I can kill I forgot about killing the process. There's hope. The link doesn't detect it. Air link. Cable wasn't. Oh, let me see. Please tell me it paired. Yes. See, there you go. Okay, now I can continue. Launch. Yes. Please, please work. Okay. Oh, it says it's connected. Yes. Oh, we're in. I forgot. So killing the process finally did it. Now I can open Unity. And I can get to debugging my own stuff. I'm gonna delete my player on play file. Come on. Yes. I gotta hurry because my headset's gonna die. Delete. Okay, so let's hurry. Okay, we can do this. I was bummed that I was gonna have to just end 30 minutes in and I still haven't been able to debug. Luckily I have a Quest 2. So yeah, Quest 2 now better than Quest 3, I guess. I don't know. More reliable. Okay, we're gonna load. It's gonna be a complete new game because I deleted the player. So there's no level. We're debugging the bubble spell. But we're gonna debug the unlock first. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh crap. Okay. Oh, is there a occlusion cooling here instead of, well, okay. Okay, so first we have the fire spell. Give it to me. Okay. Spells. Boom. Boom. Come on. Yes. We're good. Now we have all the, oh my gosh, occlusion cooling. I hate. Okay, first mistake. Right? So let's fix that. Loading. What is it? 0 central. The first bug or first rookie mistake is occlusion cooling. Technically, I don't need it, so let's just clear. No occlusion cooling. There's no need right now. Don't be dumb. That's all I got. Okay. Loading. Okay, what happened? Unity, don't crash on me. Okay. Say okay a lot. Now we know occlusion cooling. I should have the spell. I should have saved that I have the spell, so that's a good check. I close stuff. Oh, something's set to play on awake, a sound. And I gotta fix where I spawn, but it doesn't matter right now. Okay, it's saved. Okay, yeah, there's no way I'm gonna do this. But let's say I step in here. It didn't detect it. That's bad. That's the first. Oh, I could do it, I think. Okay, so I think it should be far enough where you could, like, oh, source log. Thing is, if you jump on top of it, like, it might reset it. Okay, so let's see what's going on. So in here we have default, and this is great. This is why I'm doing this. I'm doing it live because technically it's really easy to hide your mistakes, you know, and say, okay, I'm gonna do everything behind closed doors and then show everybody how cool this game is, right? But I wanna like debug it. I haven't like tested this, so I know it might not work, and so this is how things go. You set something up and it doesn't work the way you think it should. So what do? We debug it and we do step by step. Okay, so the first thing is that I know that when I step on these things, they're supposed to swap colors. Oh, please don't. Okay, so these steps we here and on trigger enters, there should be a, this is not the, give me this. I have these player step detection, which is a new script that I want to reuse a lot. So this is basically saying, okay, when the player steps on this, it's going to trigger this event. Okay. On collision enter is for rigid bodies physics trigger. And it says body capsule. So body capsule. So let me see. Debug log collided with, and then I debug collision.name or game object.name. Okay, so this will tell me the collision, and it'll print a lot of stuff because it'll collide with my hand a lot of times. But I'm trying to detect where I step on, like the capsule. And the capsule name is body capsule. Maybe the problem is that it's not named correctly, right? Because that could be a thing. Collided with body capsule. Body capsule. Yeah. So, because if it's true, it collided with that, right? Because that's the name. But maybe this is the wrong way of going about getting it, right? The other thing is, do we have anything? So see, on player step, we toggle the step and we update the puzzle. Is going something. Okay, and then the other thing is that the sound plays on awake, so I gotta fix that. We're gonna go 0. Let's fix some things. When the player starts, see, the player should start here. I don't know where it thinks that I need to be over there for. I have no idea why it's saved there. Or thinks it should be there, but okay. The other thing is this thing is supposed to be detecting other stuff, so that's the other. Let me see. So on awake, let's go to the step prefab, the sound. So this is the audio source. Play on awake is not on. Okay, so none of these are wake on. Okay, so that shouldn't play. What about these guys? These guys not play on awake. Good. But for some reason they're being okay. And they're all being set to false, I guess. But what's happening is um uh, there's detection. There's something that I know now why the controllers are being played. So we're gonna go in here and say debug log that toggle. The problem is it's updating appearance and it's doing the audio source and it's playing the clip when the so we can do another one where it says void update appearance without audio. Okay, so we'll do that and we'll just do this. So that way, reset status, we'll do that without doing the audio. Set step, when we're setting it, we're also not gonna, because both of these times they are, okay, reset, actually, yeah. Because these times are times that we fall off. Maybe this one matters. I don't know. This one's when you fall on the floor, it'll reset. No, we don't need it because we can play a different audio when you fall on the floor. Okay, so after that. Oh, the other thing is I haven't reset the. Okay, we'll get there later, but I forgot to do something for the spell. That I think I was gonna get to it, but we're gonna test first. Let me see on this one. Double check it. The player used spell. I haven't done this on the rig. because I was gonna do it and I got stuck. VR input detected, entity, let's say controller. So on, gonna have spell use. Every time we use a spell, spell, entity, spell, okay, spell. We set up the spell here. So this is when we use the spell. So spell use, trace of it. Yeah. Okay. So this um, will be good. We'll just say that the spell was used. This is just for the anytime we want to track. Right hand, right spell, draw tool, spell. Where you spell. Because we could always. Okay. So we have the void detection thing. We also should follow up, make sure that the that the body capsule does. This is the name. We'll see what happens. The loading. And I need to charge this. Okay, so. Oh, that's broken. Good. Oh, what the? Okay. Okay, we're gonna. I gotta test this thing out. My rig would have. This is. Stepped on. He collided with Gorilla Player. Oh, because the Gorilla Player attack. And then I don't know why. Yeah. But this is colliding with the gorilla player because the rigid body is the gorilla player. But the problem is that it's doing it multiple times. So every time I hit it, it toggles it, which is not good. So if I go, let me see. Yeah, so every time I hit it with my hands, it's swapping it. What am I gonna do? We can do it at trigger. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. I hate doing. Oh man. Okay, so hold on. Camera. Visual aid. Oh, that's not right. This is working. Nothing makes sense. This. Okay. Okay. So. Okay. So for the sake of getting things done, we could just don't like that mechanic. Things a lot easier when they're not. Let's see. What can I do? What if I graph the collide? This is where we could go ChatGPT to get ideas. To see like. Gotcha. I am human. Okay, ChatGPT, help me out. Let's see if. What am I using? There's step detection. I have a rigid body and I'm using on collision enter. This gives the name of the rigid body regardless of what the here. Telling me that. Okay, so I'm gonna show. So I asked it, I gave it the script. I'm like, okay, like, is there a way? And you can do contact points. I don't like that. Okay. You grab all the contact and you go through all the contact points. Now, your own collider, the collider you hit. Other dot name is body capsule. I don't know if does. No, I'm not gonna. See, that's where ChatGPT starts going crazy. So it'll try to do like it's trying to do a hash set of all colliders, blah 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 blah. No, like you don't need to. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab this. We're gonna go like this. So we're gonna go through all the contact points. Ba, 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 bam. If here we are gonna go and we're gonna be done. Like the moment we find, like if we find a body capsule, means we stepped on it. Done. Don't check anymore. And hopefully, so that's one collision. And so then it's gonna. The only problem is it's gonna keep checking when I'm hitting with the. Let me see. The other thing is I might have to stop. If I'm the one thing I have to check is if I hit with my hand, will it check the capsule that's sitting on the. And so what I'm gonna also have to do is if my hands are touching ever, don't check anything. And that might be. I mean, my hands are dry. And it's bugging me. But okay, so let's test this as is. It should kind of work, but it's very extensive. I don't like it because it's gonna do the same thing as it did before. But it should work now. Okay. The other thing I could do, which I could do a trigger enter instead and create some feet colliders that I can just put at the end and then just use those. That would work. I don't like that. I want to figure out if there's a way to do this because this is how it's gonna be for a lot of things. This is like the beginnings. It's a foundation of detecting the player, like the floor is lava. The player. Okay, so let's see. Boom. See, it changes back. See, I don't like. Be weird. It's gonna be. Oh, and it. So yeah, I don't like it. See. Oh, no, they all reset. Okay, so it kind of works. I don't know if. Oh no, I have to go back now. See, this is what I don't like. Maybe. So maybe what I'll do is once it's green, jump on it. Almost there. So I need you guys. I need input from the. See, hey. And if I do it again, it's not gonna do anything. Okay, cool. Oh, I reset him back, but it's already done. I'm gonna grab my spell. Yeah, I have a spell. Hold on. I want to see if it works. Oh, it's not gonna work because I gotta fix some stuff. Back on debug. Now I have to figure out what's not working about the spell. Great. So see, that kind of works. It kind of didn't. See. Data. Oh, load controller. Okay, so let's see. Now, I was wondering if that was because I didn't do any setup for the actual spell to be in the list, so I gotta figure that out. And I gotta document it. Okay, so let's see. Available spell. Load controller. Description. Because it should be in a prefab. Did not, but it's not here anymore. You don't have it here. The spells. And then the game catalog as a pattern. You really? Cool. Okay, so this is being. You need to add it. So I have this bubble show. That fix that. Because I have all these to check. What happens when you listen to ChatGPT? Okay, let's. Okay. That should be it though. That works. Then we can start making the spells. I gotta equip it first. Okay, so let's see. Spells. Yes. Woo! Oh, and I gotta change it to 6. Oh, and the icon, yeah, obviously. But now, come on, please. Certain error. Let's see. Spell type. Nothing. Nothing. Okay. Let me see what I have. Right hand. Right spells. Bubble shots right there. It's a circle. Come on. Spells. We have spells to load, fire and bubble shot, and spell tips, spell list. Whoa, stop. What? Okay. If we have the spell list, oh, spell tip. Oh, I need to spell. Okay, there's the list. Okay, right. I have diagonal circles right there. What's so hard about circle? Give me circle. Come on. Let's work on this again. Recognize spell type nothing. Why? Get type. Detected. And then has equip spell. Equip spell, gesture class. Have to do this again. Debug. Okay, we're getting closer. We can equip the spell, but for some reason it's not detecting it. Equip it. Now it might work, but not giving me the circle for some reason. It should say circle or bubble shot, I guess. Okay, so spells move. So it's equipping it just fine. Updating spells to load. Trying to spell button extreme. Okay. So now, okay, see the detected box. No. And even if it did box, oh man. The circle that I created, weird. I don't even know if this is right. Line them up. I might have to redo it. Oh, there it is. Circle. Circle. Lighted with body capsule. Yeah, because it hit me. Oh, oh my. Okay, so I have to draw it the other way. What? So if I draw it this way, oh, there. Then, yay. Oh, I can see myself. Cool. That's the fusion rig. Ooh, so I gotta change it so that I don't see the fusion rig. But it's cool. Hello. That's awesome. Oh no, it's not working. Oh, that's not working either. Okay, what's the other thing that needs to work? The aim. Now we have to start aiming. The problem is this. For some reason, circle thing sometimes doesn't detect it, depending on how you draw it or which way you draw it. Also, we have this aim assist is way off. See, it's like shooting stuff way off. So we're gonna fix that. Because once I'm able to fix that, I'll be able. Why did it hit me though? Shouldn't. Lighter with body capsule. Okay, on collision enter. Oh, that's the floor. Yeah. So, the floor, because the floor is lava. Maybe. Let me see if I can do something. Because the floor is always detecting, and it's just annoying. It's bad. I don't want to do it all the time. So only when you go through the checkpoint. Oh, that's the other thing is I have a checkpoint. Let me see. So there's this checkpoint right here that's supposed to save and spawn you here every time. And I think it does that. Let's put it here. Or let's add it to here. So that way, every time you come back, you're here. That's in case you die and stuff, you can come back. Trying to think. So when you go through this checkpoint, I could also. Oh, and this doesn't have an enable and disable. Why? Mono behavior. Okay. Okay, let's fix the VR rig. Why in the world is this thing off? Off on this one. Okay, so let's go in the player. Okay. Nothing here, single. Okay, so this rigid body is obviously it's kinematic, none. Let's just do discrete. Doesn't matter. But camera. Do we need the main camera? What is the main camera for? Forward. No enemies. We keep the visual position. On enable, set aiming to true. Do we need this? We don't need that. Okay. We have that done. Okay, so we're always aiming. We don't even need this, but for now we will use it. If the enemies in range is less than 0, then we turn it off. Otherwise, we turn it on, find the closest enemy, and if it's not null, we put a distance. Oh, this is the thing. It should never be null. But this should always be, let's see. This will always turn it off if there's nothing. If it's not aiming, we're going to turn it off. Yeah. But even if we turn it off, we're going to always set that position 6 feet forward. Here, if it's not, this doesn't need to be that. It needs to be this for the visual, just in case. We might not. Okay, and then this removed. Okay, but it's weird that it's For some reason, it keeps moving. What's controlling it? There's okay. So draw tool, aim assist. Okay, let's see what it does. Something is changing where it's supposed to be. I don't like this. Setup. Oh, the tools maybe? No. We have two. It shouldn't though. Earth healing, bubble shot, enemy aim assist, the visual dot position. Okay, so it's just checking stuff. It's not. Yeah. Okay, so nothing crazy. Uh, visual aid. Something dumb is happening, and I don't know where it is. I don't know why this skill is so weird. Okay, so what the heck? Why is all this target UI? So that's fine. So let's say this is 111. Why is this? Okay, so we have a huge. Okay, and then we have this thing, center, the height is, let's say 90. Okay, that's okay. And then that's negative 45, radius is 10. That should be good. So anything within that be big. That's my detection. Me aim assist. Is there two aim assist? No, there's one. Main camera, aiming enabled. Don't really need. I don't even need this on enable. But okay. I don't even need the VR headset for this one. Unless yeah, the rotation on this should not matter. Not be hitting anything. This is local player. Ignore raycast. Do detection. And this thing should be good now. It's the we have there is huge. Now we're like, okay, let's scale it down. 0.2, 0.2, 0.2. That's still too big. So 0.1, 0.1, 0.1. Scale it only in one place. I could just do it in the target. So I can, yeah, 1. And then in here, okay, now we can do 0.05. I think that's good. Yeah, and then I think what we're doing is that we're doing the target. Oh, man. I'm trying to figure out what moves forward. I think it's the target, the visual. Or no, it's not this. It's actually this guy. So we're gonna let it just do that. 6, 7. Oh, the other thing is that we wanted to, it moves it distance, it moves it like forward. Main camera transform dot position plus main camera dot forward 6. So no matter what, it moves it forward. Um, and we'll say, yeah, 8 might be better. Okay. And then this sets the object. Oh, okay, so it is changing. Okay, so we are changing the target of this guy forward. Okay, let's see now what it does. And this is just like, I know it's a lot of, every time you add something new, oh crap, I might, every time you add something new, you have to just assume it's not going to work unless you, and it's something simple. But nothing almost is simple in VR. That's why you always have to test and debug. Let me see. Now we have the rig. Okay. Okay, this looks better. Okay, it's not moving like crazy. I wonder if it's something else. Okay. We can do that. And then let's see where the target is. That's not good. The target should be, nothing is moving forward. See, this target should be, let's say the aim is enabled. Okay, so it should be detecting, and it should be visual A dot position. Forward. Debug.log visual aid position is, and this should be constantly printing. Okay, so we should be getting a lot of print logs. And what's going to happen is that I could hard code it and fix it enough to test the script, but I'm trying to really figure this out for the future to see if I'm going to use this, because this is supposed to detect other things. So we should be getting a bunch of logs constantly, but we're not. Not sure why. But this is good because there's something going on that I'm not aware of. That I should be. Target, there's a main, but this is not. Okay, so because aim is always enabled, right? Aim is enabled. It's never going to be off. If enemy count, oh, this one, that's the problem. Okay. So see, like logic, this will always be true while I don't have any detection. So I have to make sure that here I am also doing this. Okay, that's what it is. Okay, see, there's always a logical explanation for something. Now, when we go back in, we'll see this. This is the fun part of debugging. And no matter how many times, how do I say this? It's human error. And so you have to allow yourself to make mistakes. You can't just be perfect all the time. I mean, some people can, um, but I feel like often this happens all the time, and I've done it for so many times. And okay, so if you look at my, what is it called, Marvel Snap type game, like I feel like in 2D games and even 3D games that are not VR, I feel like it's so much faster and easier to get things right. Oh, or to debug it for me. Like I feel like VR adds another dimension, and multiplayer then adds another. And so it really is taxing. Like VR, that's why like it's a lot of work, and there's a lot of testing. It's harder to create player controllers. You need a headset, and you saw me like the headset is not there, and so like yeah, it can be a money sink. Um, so that's why I feel like AI is very helpful in some scenarios. But look, because all these little things that happen are very specific. Like like see, now we're here. See there, it's right there. Perfect. It's away 8. See how it's 8 away, so it's working. So now we're doing things. It's working. Maybe we don't want it that far. That's kind of crazy, right? But we'll leave it at that. I don't think you'll see it at that distance, the UI. So maybe I do need to change it to 0.1. Leave it as is. Maybe we'll scale it as we go. Okay, so that works now. I should be able to fire the spell now and not have any problems. Okay. So that was the main issue with the spells, because it was shooting all kinds of crazy because it was at 0, 0. Now that we fixed that, we move on to the next bugs. Okay, so I'll show you. We'll have to make the circle smaller. I'm kind of excited to get into the new spell because I've been using the fire spell for a while. Okay, see, it works. Boom, done. Okay, I don't know why it's making that sound. I don't want it. It's making a sound every time I shoot the spell. Look, boop, it did it. Oh my gosh, but it went straight. Okay, so the radius. And it should stop. 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 Okay, so the next thing that we need to debug. Midpoint is recognize spell circle. Yay. I think it was because you have to like do it a certain way. See, but it's not. Okay. Oh man, come on. Please tell me they stop. No. What? It's a coroutine. Stop it. Oh. Because it doesn't. My bad. Okay. So two mistakes, but quick fixes. So the one is I'm not destroying it. Oh my gosh. So I'll show you what I mean. I'm sorry. I want to make sure I'm trying to voice what's in my head. Okay, so I know two things. One, the projectile never ends. And two, it's not doing what I think. What it's supposed to happen is the bubble is supposed to hit and then move on to another target. The bubble's huge. It should be smaller. I think how fast it moves is okay. So but let me show you the fireball first. Or the fire slash diagonal, whatever it's called. So let's go to the spells because there's something missing, and that is the despawning. Show you I know where the mistake is, and I want to show you guys. So you have fire. So what happens is after the delay, it will do network bullet finished. I don't do that with the other spells, so that's the one thing mistake. So in here, see, I don't have anything here, so it's not calling it. So I need to, hopefully I think I have the same function in the bubble shot. Finished, boom, and it should despawn it. So the bubble's too big. Now it should finish, despawn. It despawns it. The last, okay, so we have that done. It's gonna despawn. This bubble is supposed to bounce from target to target. And it's gonna be cool once we fix it. And I think we can fix it today. We're gonna fix it. And this live stream, I'll leave it up. Might think it might be a little bit embarrassing. We went through a lot of things I should have known, maybe. So maybe the team. I don't even know what team. Let me put. No, the team doesn't matter. It should be fine. But the radius. So this is how far it'll detect. And maybe it's too small. I'm gonna be more forgiving. Make it wider. I will also make it smaller. So I need to make the whole thing smaller. I don't think if I want to do this. 0.5, yeah, okay. So we'll do that because 3 might be like this far. Let me see the central. These objects are off. Okay, so we have here, these are too big. 1, that's fine. Eventually we're gonna add something to make them more. Okay. The other thing that's not happening is I'm trying to think that the UI, okay, on my aim is not big enough. We'll do 0.1. The other thing we have to do is the best thing would be to do an editor script that shows you the range. Let's see, set next target. Okay, debug log. This is all ChatGPT too. So doing just hit, and then we'll make sure that we hit last target instance.id. So the idea with this string is that is the instance ID of the last target. So that way we can't hit the same target again. So that way we can bounce back and forth, but we can't, we want to go to the next target. So we just hit this target. Okay, what's the radius for the next one? Okay, because this is gonna be a similar thing to this puzzle. And the idea is that yes, you can go back and forth since you can jump on it and toggle it. But in this scenario, it's gonna go boom, 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 boom. Okay. So the idea is that this is gonna be able to bounce. Let me see. And I gotta change the description. If the puzzle changes, we'll change it to be 5 later if we want to. The other thing we have to make it is the cost. So the cost is too little because you get 10 mana back. So the cost will be 15. But these things don't have mana, so you won't drain any, whatever. Let's see how it works. Okay, so let me see. So we just hit that target, and now we're going, okay, for every hit, okay, so we have an overlap sphere. We have its dot count, its dot length, hit enemies to choose from. So this will give us an idea of what's in the list. We should have at least one, which is the object you just hit because you're right there. and then the other sphere cast will give us. So we should have at least 2 depending on where we're at. But the idea is that this bubble spell will be used in grouping. So if you have multiple enemies, you'll just go boom, 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 and it'll bounce. If you have one, it'll just do it once. Okay. And then in here, ChatGPT is probably, I didn't check this too much. If the other object's a network object, I don't care if it's networked object. What? Why is it checking? ChatGPT is, this is why like it's so dumb. I just need to know, okay, if hit dot the hit, yeah, this is so bizarre. Like I don't even care if it's networked. Although I don't know. Let me see. Are these supposed to be networked? They're enemies. No, they just have a damage enemy. They're damageable. Okay, so if hit dot game object dot id dot toString. If it's the same object, continue. Distance. What? Oh, this is like, okay, so if I have multiple, yeah, okay. So if we have multiple targets that are not the same, the distance, right? So we have the distance and then the best distance. Best target equals, okay, so we need, oh man, game object, oh, freaking, this is what happens, like, I forgot to check ChatGPT. So best target, then in here, best target dot get dot game object. Object, best target. If best target, then continue. If not, this is best target equals. Oh no, that's bad. Game object. Current target. Okay. Current target. Current target. Current target. Okay, there we go. So it does the distance check. Okay, if best target is not null, then we go to that. Okay. Oh my gosh, that's probably what was broken, is because I want this to work regardless. Like enemies, enemy layer. So damageable, I believe. So the layer bubble shot. And here we have damageable is the layer. Okay. Oh, sorry. Just let me scoot it over, and here's damageable. Okay, so we're doing this. I think we fixed most of the bugs. Let's do. We're getting close. That's why I feel like this is a part that not many people like, right? It's just going back and forth, banging your head against the wall. Oh crap! Dang it! I disconnected. I can reconnect with the little battery left that I have. Okay, come on, please work. We're almost there. We're almost done. Please, Meta, don't fail me now. Yes. Okay. I feel like it's a roll of the dice every time I try to link to the headset. Oh, on this setup that I have with the extra battery doesn't work anymore. I don't know what. I don't want to fix it, but the battery no longer works. It like doesn't hold charge, or it doesn't connect. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so, and this is already unlocked, so I don't think this puzzle, oh, it still works. Okay, whatever. You can do whatever. Okay, so now we should have a target thing to show up. So, and that's the thing. I'll fix that. That's another bug. We should be detecting stuff. Yeah, and if I do it again, it'll reset everything. But this thing needs to shoot something. Okay, let's see what it did. Let's do it again. It's going to the right thing. Oh. Let's see. Detected circle score, spell type, equipped. Yeah. Just hit. That's the ID. We have 3 enemies to choose from. And it didn't choose any. Why? So we have 3 enemies. 3. Are they all the same instance? They can't be. Transform. Okay, let me see. So this transform position. Best distance. Debug. Okay, let's see. Debug log. That was my fault. I should have been more thorough. Current distance for hit.transform.name. Name is distance. Okay, we're gonna see what it is, and then distance, best target, current target. Okay, debug log. Best target is best target dot name. Okay, so let me see. Something's and then distance ID. Let's debug the hit. Okay, debug log. Let's say we have hit name is hit.game object dot name. Maybe something is wrong with the way I'm checking stuff. Hit ID is, or maybe they're all the same ID and I have to figure some other way. Dot ID dot toString. Okay, so we have that. Okay, so that way we can tell, okay, this is what we have, the data we're playing with. After this, there is no way I should know everything that's going on because we have a list. So I'm guessing it's grabbing everything. So we should have at least 3 to 4 objects. My guess is that they have the same ID, but they should. Oh, I need to do get. I need to get GUI ID or there's a specific way of getting the ID that's like unique to that instance. So that's the problem. Is I'm doing the wrong thing. Okay, so what? Okay. So just hit 364. We have 3 enemies. Hit PT. Hit ID is 346. Oh, that's different. The IDs are different. Okay, best target is PT. Current distance is 859. Okay, hold on. So we have, okay, let me see. So we hit this one. This is P toggle 2. That one didn't. Okay, so that's this one. So we just hit 734, which is that one. So it's not gonna do 2. Then 1 is next, and it should have picked that one. And it also had this one. Yeah, I hit that one. So the radius is reaching here, and we have 3 enemies. So we have these 3. So obviously I'm gonna decrease the radius in a little bit, but for now, this is working. It should have gone here. Best target is, okay. It did the best target. Direction. No, no. So, okay, so now it's just with the way it's working. Okay, so let's see the spell. So it's supposed to camera aim. So the position minus the midpoint. Not normal. Yeah, that's the problem. That is the rotation. Is quaternion lookup. So I need to, and the thing is the direction. Okay, transformed opposition is direction. Forward. Spawn. Trigger enter. We want to make sure that doesn't have state authority. We return, but okay, so something's off with the logic. So we need to set the direction. Is the position minus where we're at. Yeah, that's the new direction. Debug log. So for some reason it's not liking that. So the problem is somewhere in here. Okay, so everything about this seems like it's correct. Okay, so new direction is, okay, so we're going in the right direction. Opposition minus, this is the bullet shot moving. That should be where I aim. I guess I could look forward and can just have this always be moving forward. Maybe it's not liking that I'm changing the rotation. Not changing it fast enough. And then let me see. Bullet. Oh, what is it? Bubble. Really annoying me that it's only a certain specific way. So we definitely gonna decrease the radius to like 5. blast duration, speed, 25. Okay. That's weird. Okay, so let's see. So it'll move forward, but it doesn't matter because the direction is the one. Okay, let's see. Oh, maybe there's a logic. Okay. Oh my goodness, it's really windy outside. Okay. Oh, where did it go? Oh, that's the problem, is being deleted. Hold on. Where's the bubble? Oh, that's the issue. Okay, hold on. I think I got something. Okay, so we have one enemy. We have one. Okay, so let me make sure we have number of hits. So set the next target. Radius 8. Okay, I'm gonna have to finish soon, but it's almost there. So the thing is, in here, something's going on. So on trigger enter, okay, I have a damageable. Number of hits, 1. And I damage. And this is the instance ID. Okay, hit damage, I damage the thing. Now, if the component's a wall, if it can drain, is it the base? Okay. But, okay, so there's no return. Okay, if the number of hits is less or equal to 0, finish. Debug log. Current hits is num of hits. So it might be that there's too many hits, and then, but it shouldn't. Okay, we're gonna do 7 more minutes, see if we can do it. Because now it's getting deleted. Number of hits, yeah, 6. Okay, so let's test this out. Yeah, because it's not continuing. Maybe, it's the length. How long? It probably dies. Let me add a little bit more. Let's say the blast duration is 6 seconds. Because it will reset the duration every time it hits. So that's okay. Let's see. That's why it probably was deleting sometimes. It's a little bit slower. Okay, so now it hit. Did it get deleted? Oh, see, look, it says current hit 0. Ooh. So it did go down or something. Oh, and probably, I wonder if it did it a lot of times. Current hits is, okay, so we'll see. Maybe it did a lot of hit detections. Okay, so we're getting somewhere now. Wonder it's on trigger. So what I need to do is say, hey, like, do trigger enter once. And that's the thing, is like the computer does exactly what you tell it. It's just that sometimes we don't understand what's going on. Like, we don't understand the logic because we are human, and so we think we did something one way. Okay, so let's see what happened. Okay, so also it looks like it did a lot. Okay, so current hit is 0. Current hit. So from the moment it started, was it ever more? Huh. Okay, the other thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shoot it and I'm gonna try to pause it before I shoot. Oh, dang it. Dang it. I'm gonna have to scoot back. So I'm gonna try to, oh yeah, I'm gonna shoot it out that way. And that way I can pause it and then I can see it's bombed it with a bunch of, see, it only has one hit. Oh my gosh. It's because I'm at runtime. I think I'm adding that. So bubble spell is not setting it right. Oh my gosh, this whole time. And here somewhere, oh, number of hits right there, 6. Like, this is why you have to like double check stuff. Percentage of hits, yeah, that's mana cost. That's why maybe it depends, because oftentimes the idea with that is that you'll be able to, what is it called? You'll be able to level up certain things, and so I want to be able to adjust the spell at runtime, because some people might be able to upgrade their spells and be able to set them to different. So I haven't set that yet, but that's why that's there. And so it might seem dumb because, yeah, now it works. Look. Toon toon. Oh, that is awesome. It's not cool. Oh, but now the problem is that it will detect the pre. Okay, so I'm going to do. Oh, no. Let me see what. Oh, I know what I need to do. I need to fix the. It's going to do that. But that was pretty cool, though. Because you imagine if you have enemies now, you can just go boom, 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 and it'll drain mana too. So it's a net positive if you have 2 people, 2 enemies. So now, in order to finish this, so close, guys, we have a new spell. The way I'm going to do this challenge right now, I need to do a better logic with this, but the idea will be that this will be here. So then when it hits this, it will choose this one based on distance. So right there, right? And then, oh yeah, and then this guy has to be less than this, but then this guy has to be close too, right? So let's see, it has to be closer. The thing that sucks. So it has to be closer than this guy so it doesn't bounce back. Boom, boom, boom. Right? And so then you have this one, and then we have that one. And each one will have to be closer to the other one than this. I think this is the only one that's not. This is a problem. Okay, so that should work, I think. Let me see. So we're gonna, if this doesn't work, it's okay. I have a storm outside. I have to get some stuff in. I don't know what's going on, but I can hear the wind. So, but I just gotta get this done. It's so close. Okay, this is last try. Okay, this is pretty cool. And if I'm able to unlock this, it will open up the door. That's right there, that big door. And then I can focus on the level design, right? So. Okay, here we go. Oh, dang it. Almost. It's because this is not close enough. Oh, hold on. Come on. If I tweak this here, but then this is gonna bounce here. There's gotta be a better way to do this. There's that, and then there's. So this is close to that, but not to that. This one's closer, like this. Not to that. Okay, so thing is I have to make it so that it's shrink. But okay, here we go. Okay, you ready? Here we go. Boom. Oh, come on. That one's right there. Why does it go back? It is They're not detecting that? Should be. Did it go back to this one and then maybe? Yeah, let's. Oh, no, 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 no. So this is there. This should be here. Okay, so here we go. Oh, it went back. It went back to this one instead of that one. Super close. Come on, don't make me make it super close. Okay. Okay, let's see what this does. Okay, so close. Oh, don't bounce back. It's right there. There is no Oh, because okay, so okay, so I understand the reason. It's the reason is because it's tracking the distance. The problem is that the ball, when it hits, it's right here, and so from here to here is closer than to here. So the problem is, I mean, I could fix it right now, but it's not ideal because then it has to be super close, right? And so the way it sucks. I'll fix the logic because the problem is the ball is so big, and so I can't say choose the distance. So the distance formula that the bullet shot makes right here. So this should not be my own transform, right? It should be the last target. So maybe this should be a transform if I can. So send a transform. Let me see if it'll let me a transform. And then in here, when I hit network trigger damage, oh, I have to invoke something that gives you a transform. Or a position, a vector 3. So I'll make a vector 3 event channel or something. The other thing that I could do, yeah, so when it hits, I'll do a function that sends a transform, because what I want to do is in here not do the sphere, because the sphere hit, and so what happens is in here you have another ball. You have another ball, right? And so this bubble collides with the object right here, and so it will say, okay, what's the distance between this spot and this spot? And it shouldn't. It should say, give me the transform of the object I just hit. Okay, now from here, where do I go? Right? And so that's the thing that I have to do. I could also make the scale of the bubble smaller so that the detection is minimal. It doesn't matter. But overall, the spell works. We'll use it with enemies. I'll polish it. I'll clean it up. But I debugged everything. We have the spell. We have the number of hits, everything. The mana drain and the damage dealing we'll have to test, but it'll be fun. I'm excited to try it out because now we have the fire spell and the bubble spell. And the bubble spell might be a little bit OP now because if you have multiple enemies, it's crazy. But if you have one enemy, it's just gonna shoot and do nothing. It's gonna fly away. And so this is really cool. And if you if you had a PvP and you're versing each other, and you had multiple people, it's better against 2v2, and then you just do and it goes back and forth. Yeah, this is fun. And so as we are adding new spells, they'll just get funner and funner. And it's awesome. So this is gonna be uploaded as is to YouTube. Debugging. To Monday we have multiplayer Monday. We'll go over some things for multiplayer. I'm trying to remember what it is that we're going over. Probably just the player visuals, because right now, as we can see, there's different cameras and things that we want to deal with. So dealing with players in multiplayer games, and it's gonna be fun. So and then I'll have to design the map for this. But we'll see you next week, guys. I'm gonna end the broadcast and I'll try to figure out a better time to live stream. See you guys.